This video will show you how to play MP3 audio files through your microphone so that others can hear the MP3 audio files crystal clear. This software also allows you to talk, to speak, to sing using your microphone at the same time that the audio file is playing, all while the recipients hear the audio file playing, all while you hear the audio file playing, and this in beautiful synchronicity. The software in question is called Soundpad. It's available on Steam. Soundpad is not free software. It's pay software. Here's the thing. As of this date of recording, Soundpad costs, in Canadian, $6.49. I purchased it after taxes. It cost me around $8. This will obviously be lower in US dollars. The reason I'm creating this video is because I am a VrChat and a RecRoom user. In VrChat and in RecRoom, people like to play karaoke backing tracks and sing along to the karaoke backing tracks. Unfortunately, a lot of these users use a software known as Voicemeeter. Voicemeeter is a lot more expensive, and Voicemeeter introduces a terrible latency, a terrible delay between the audio backing track that's being played and the user's voice. Soundpad is beautifully in sync right out of the box. No adjustments needed. It just works beautifully. Here's the limitation of Soundpad. Soundpad can only play audio files saved to the user's device. It could only play AAC, FLAC, M4A, MP3, OGG, opus, WAV, or WMA, whereby other programs can allow you to play from other audio sources, such as YouTube, for example. This does not. You have to have your audio files saved in one of these or any of these formats. Let me show you the interface. Soundpad is pretty simple software, as you could tell. You have these 4 default samples. The reason for that is because Soundpad can also be used as a soundboard. You could use it to play essentially audio files that other people can hear. And, you know, I don't care for such a functionality. I mean, it exists, but that's not why I got Soundpad. You could enable hotkeys, so you could play these using specific keys, also auto keys. So essentially, you need to add one of the supported file types to your list of sounds in order to play them. So in order to do that, you could go to File, Add Sound File. In this case, I just have an example here, recording. So it adds it to your list of sound files, tells you the duration. When you play them, you could shuttle through them using this seek bar. You have the following controls. If you click on play, it plays it both for you to hear and through your microphone so that the other person can hear. If you use this play button, it plays it only for you to hear and not through your microphone. If you use this button, it plays only through your microphone. You will not hear it, but the recipients will hear it. You can pause, you could stop, and you could do next and previous tracks. You can mute what you hear. You can mute your microphone. You can use sliders for how loud you hear the sound. There is another setting for how loud you broadcast it. It's available here. Now I'm going to be doubled. I don't know if that'll come through. It might. You could select your voice volume. It could be fixed or dynamic, so the system sets it. I don't like dynamic. I like setting it fixed. I've tried different volume levels, doing tests. Obviously, you have volume meters here to let you know how loud you're broadcasting. There you go. It's simple software. It's as simple as that. Like I said, everything's in beautiful synchronicity. Everything works crystal clear. You have the volume indicators to see how loud your audio files are playing versus how loud you're speaking on top of the audio files. This will allow you to modulate your volume levels. Of course, you could combine this with the recording slider here under sound recording microphone, your active microphone, And you can check your levels. You can play with your levels. That's the way I modulate things so everything comes through in a beautiful mix. There you go. It's software I highly recommend. It works very well. As simple as that. I'll leave you with that. I hope this information helps. And as usual, all the best.